to the Side and Back. My name is Tokika Uzuru, also known as Toki, and today I'm going to be explaining how I personally do my shadow work, or at least the steps that I take. And today's shadow work example is sponsored by my abandonment issues that stem mainly from my father. We will elaborate more on that later on in this video, but I'm just going to start off with the first few steps first. So, how I do my shadow work. Step 1, choose a topic. Now, there are several different ways on how you can go ahead and choose what topic you want to go ahead and talk, write, or type out. So it could just be a random prompt for that day. It could be one of the things that's on your mind or that just pops up into your head. Maybe like a sudden realization of great truth. Or you could just go on with divination, specifically cartomancy. Of course, this one was something that I had to go ahead and that I had floating around in my mind, and I wanted to go ahead and write it down at some point. So the topic was my feelings towards my dad and why I feel that way. Because I believe that the moment I write it down, I would be able to go ahead and move on from it. Step 2, get comfy. So you're supposed to create a safe and sacred space for you to feel comfortable enough to share your feelings, thoughts, and emotions on the topic that you chose. Now, the way I personally get comfy and stuff is kind of different depending on where I am, where I need to be, and what time of day it is. But typically I would go ahead and put on music and maybe light a few candles, grab some water, a snack, because I don't know how long I'm going to be sitting down and writing. And also get myself something to go ahead and physically mess around with. So right now I have, I think, an obsidian rock in my hand that I just had in my pocket. Gather all of my supplies and sit down in one specific spot so I can write. Step 3, write or type your heart out. It's exactly what it says on the tin. You go ahead and write or type until you feel like you've got everything off of your chest, out of your mind, what have you. This is not the moment in which you're supposed to be judging what you're writing or typing up. Just get it down and you can go over it in the next step. But also, if you need to, you can take your time with writing it down. Maybe collecting your words or something. There's an Amazon truck. So of course, as I said several times in this video, I personally write my stuff down. So of course, I got the front, back, front again. And for me, it depends on the topic that I'm writing on or the prompt I'm using on how many pages I go through. Because sometimes it's just layers upon layers, and sometimes it's just a whole lot of stuff that adds on and up. This time it was just a lot of things that were adding up. And last but not least, step 4, review and reflect. So this is the time where you get to go ahead and read over or probably watch over, listen to everything that you decided to go ahead and write down, type out, say, what have you. And this is the moment where you're able to go ahead and take yourself out of the situation itself so you can have a third person point of view from it. Or it's kind of like outsider looking in. This is how it seems. And you can also ask yourself if you answered the prompt question for the topic that you were writing on, or if you came to a conclusion about said topic and what to do moving forward. So now is actually the time where I get to go ahead and share my results and why I started the video the way I did. So me personally, I have come to the conclusions that I have deep-rooted abandonment issues. And a large chunk of those abandonment issues happen to be caused by my father acting like Houdini and popping randomly in and out of my life as I was growing up. Now personally, I would say over maybe the last 5-6 years, I have given him chance after chance to go ahead and redeem himself. And he decided not to. But the reason why this was so fresh in my mind and why I feel like I needed to go ahead and write about my feelings toward him is to better understand the reason why I don't like my face. And just to try to generalize things right now, because I'm not that comfortable in bringing other people that don't need to be brought into this video. He has done a lot of wrong to a lot of other people, and I have always been compared facially to him. So I guess subconsciously my brain still does not see my face as my own unless there's maybe my glasses or my hair is in my face, which is probably the reason why my hair is long and blue, because I'm still having to take time to separate my personal image from his, which is messed up if you really think about it. And that's probably as comfortable with sharing things as I'm going to actually get. Maybe in a later video I will go ahead and share the very specific things that he has done, but just he's not a good person. And also, if he is watching this video, you can't lie. You lie, you force my hand, and I will out you completely. It is a risk I am willing to take because I am completely tired. Glad I got that out of my system, and also wanted to go ahead and share how I personally do my shadow work, so maybe you have a better understanding of how you can go ahead and journal down your thoughts and whatnot. Mine seems like it's an essay format, and it kind of is because my brain works in essay format, surprisingly. But that doesn't mean you have to go ahead and write it the way I do. Overall, I feel like this is a very educational video, and it is about the end of the video, which I will go ahead and do the stereotypical YouTuber outro, where I, as a stereotypical YouTuber, would ask you to do the following. Typically, I don't like doing rant videos unless there's some sort of thing you can get out of it outside of just entertainment and me being angry about it. However, if you do like this video and how educational it was, with also me trying my best to respectfully out the random stranger that is classified as my biological father, then you can go ahead and press the like button. If you want to go ahead and see more videos like this, or any of my other metaphysical / spiritual videos, you can go ahead and press the subscribe button. And if you want to be there for when they are posted, you can press the notification bell and turn it to all notifications, just so you are notified of when it posts and you can be there when it comes out. If you have any type of questions, comments, concerns, or ideas for future videos, you can put all of those into the comment section below. And that's about it for today's video. I have been Toki, and this is Toki saying, Toki, wait, left. Toki out.